They got so everything was not they've never, it's their first. Kids staying at their house. Because it's a new so it's hard
All right, this is it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes I feel like I want to walk out of memory.
You're all right.
Is anybody watching?
Makes me wonder if it did it right.
Because I mean, like on one Excel spreadsheet, I just factor in another Excel spreadsheet.
Okay, people want to get started?
Yes.
How many are here to yell? Everybody should have a copy of the contract update. Who does not, can get you a copy. So initial response to virtually all of our proposals was, we're not interested in that. we're just here to talk about the pension. And they really expected us to settle a contract that didn't address any of our other issues and just take their pension proposal without fully understanding it, without bargaining over it, or understand how it's going to address the problems. We put in an information request asking for a whole bunch of information. Chad Apples helped us out with it. Initially, they wanted us to agree to a confidentiality agreement where if any one of us violated the confidentiality agreement at any time in the future, they could fire our entire bargaining committee. So when we said, listen, if you're saying there are problems with the pension plan, what we need you to do is open up the books and provide us with information to understand what those problems are. And a lot of that includes information that the international considers confidential about health. They would prefer we not put that on our website, which we agree we should do. But it was, I mean, that's the kind of contempt they've taken towards us. They won't agree with like ridiculous agreement. Eventually, we got through that. They provided us with Marianne West to walk through it with Chad and I, and we knew when we talked last time that yes, there are problems with the pension plan. The union continues to lose members every year. The projections that they show, and we believe them. By 2021, our pension plan will, if we agree to the proposed changes, by 2021, our pension plan will be fully funded. And when they close off the PACE pension plan, they only had 10 years to fully the PACE plan. We believe that this will fix the problem with regard to the pension. Here's where we are. Is this the way that we would have constructed the deal if we had been sitting down at the table to bargain it? Probably not. Do we like the way that this happened, where SRU was the bargaining table for one day and came away with a tentative agreement on the pension? No, we really don't. We like the fact that they allowed us with tables to help people calculate how the actuarial reduction will work yesterday. And at the bargaining table, they didn't even know how they worked. We had to figure out how their tables work. No, the fact that nobody is these conversations kind of absurd. But that we understand that their proposal with regard to pension will address the problems and leave us with the pension on the pensions. Something that impacts people here in headquarters. We're going they take you inside Presby and you have surgery there. Yeah, and that's a huge problem. The International wanted us to agree to language that would, they said, listen, we're in the same healthcare plan you are, so we're not going to screw ourselves over, so why don't you agree to language that sometime between now and the end of the year we might make some changes to the healthcare plan, and you just waive your right to bargain over that. We didn't embrace that proposal, and I'm hopeful that that's going to come off the table if we're going to get anywhere. We're going to talk about the lateral transfer issue. This is something we've been mobilizing about for a long time and talking about for a long time. We got to have some sort of improvement on that. I think we're going to be able to get somewhere on that, but I don't know that we're going to be able to get to something that is completely enforceable or really absolutely makes sense. We do have language on the table to expand pay for knowledge. and you'll be able to Outlook, in addition to a total of 9% increase. So this has been throughout the process. The fact that you understand that they're still is incredibly alarming to me. But I also want to put out there that the position we're in right now is that SRU has ratified the tentative agreement. OPIU and PTEU have both ratified their tentative agreements. It does include and it does where we previously had a zero on the table, so wage increase January 1, and that's currently in their op. So that's where we are right now. We're continuing to push. We're not particularly happy with the way things have gone, the international approach to negotiations, and we're gonna keep pushing and the deal that we can. And we think that and have a conversation with you all about that. Take a look at all of the details of it, dig through it, and then we'll have this how to proceed going forward. So anybody the committee got Dion, our Vice President Group Chair, Chris and Pam, our financial. She's out with some kids getting braces removed, teeth removed, braces right now. So she's, but she's been plugged in to the process and will continue to be plugged into the process. Anybody on the committee have anything to add or share or subtract?
Nothing nice.
Right. Anybody have any questions about what's going on or where we're at? Yeah.
You said from a lateral transfer, something that would be important. Then why are you negotiating that issue if you don't get it enforced? I mean, it's going to be where we are now.
Yeah, I mean, so is an improvement where they make a promise that we were going to do something. We'll at least let them make that promise to us.
Yeah, they made it from that's a couple. That's why you couple. Well, that was tripping, wasn't it?
What?
That issue.
Yeah, I mean, this is a thing that we've been talking about for a long time. This is something that people are pissed off about. We tell them, listen, people are really pissed off about this. What we're doing is, they said, well, the last time we did the lateral transfer, we really did a better process. But they went from just filling positions however they wanted to a process where they interviewed people, they had tests, they had outcomes and tests, they had exit interviews. Anybody have any other questions?
How about you talk about pay for knowledge for clerical how about
So there currently is nothing on the table regarding. We bargained the last contract review language. We've brought forward the fact that some people have concerns with that, but at the end of the day, all of the 4 instances that the local has been involved in where people have requested performance reviews, people have either gotten specific action steps about what they would need to do in order to step up, or they've gotten 3 of the cases they did get the increases. So it's really hard for us to make a case that the system is broken. Really, none of the cases we've been involved in has the system not worked.
This is also constant for the January.
2% every year.
Any progress in terms of the other proposals that are relevant to the diversity?
No, I'm gonna read you this is
Groundbreaking.
This is groundbreaking here. Groundbreaking. I think that I referred to it, the table as a bullshit cop-out. Our new anti-discrimination language, Section 2 of Article 1, purpose and intent. It is the continuing policy of the parties that the provisions of this agreement shall be applied to all employees without regard to color, religion, sex, creed, age, national origin, disability, sexual orientation, here's new language, or the fact of protected from discrimination by applicable municipal, state, and federal law. Here. That is their expanded commitment to diversity within our organization.
All right. But our proposals are still on the table.
Many of our proposals have been withdrawn.
Oh, they have?
Yes.
Including the meetings with the vice president for meetings we had.
The other bargaining units having already accepted the agreement. We ain't gonna get there.
So those have been withdrawn.
Correct. Yeah, 2021.
Okay. And then we have to negotiate again after that.
So what this deal does, and this is to the extent there's a silver lining. This is it. Right now, our pension plan, you get a notice in the mail that our pension plan is funded at 94% of this. This is a USW legacy pension plan. Our plan is funded at 94%. A real grow. Than that. What this does is it changes that 94%, which falls, to we have, if the union goes bankrupt and not another dollar goes in, last person out turns out the lunch is still going to get a pension from that point. The international.
You don't really have to agree to the deal from there and go off away from the table.
What is, we're not going to get the bonus September 1, where everybody else in the organization gets that bonus September 1. We're not going to get increase January 1. So, I'm wondering if you guys are going to be really happy with not getting that. So there's some poison in it, right? But there's also some sugar, right? So if you don't want that, if you don't want that pay increase, you don't want the bonus, we can walk away from the table, or we can reject the deal.
I mean, is that their first offer, the 2%?
Yes.
That's everybody's offer.
Listen, 2% every year.
We're not going to the bond every year.
The proposed bonus is
And there's nothing.
July 1 of every year. Pension 1,500, RTs at 1,250, and it takes us to 2018. What?
The money instead of language. I mean, everyone's language, but yet you're presenting money and everyone's kind of woke up now. So, I mean, I get it, I need the money too, but I mean, if you're gonna be, if you and Deanna are gonna be ahead with agreements, you know, because the decision that we all made for the money, then what's the point? You get a $1,500 bonus. It doesn't change anything. For those that are younger, I mean, you guys are gonna have to keep us going with our pension. Like, you have to make a decision based on, longevity. You want to continue to be able to so-and-so lateral or promotion when you should get the one, you know, we don't have that kind of leverage right now.
We're going back to,
Okay?
yeah. So, I mean, listen, but we are the only bargaining unit that forces them to provide information about why they need their why they need to propose change. Or make it, you know, they're addressing some of our issues with regard to and we're working as hard as we can. We're moving, you know, where we can get, but kind of take a good hard look around and realize that as PTE, PIU, English for early negotiations, but they're offering, we get money in exchange for that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that there's that.
I didn't mean to say that you guys weren't working well. About, you know, well, nothing changes, no language, they still can do what they want.
Well, what is it that they're up against in terms of, my understanding was they're trying to get this wrapped up before the end of the year.
They need to get wrapped up by July 1st of next year. If we just say fuck you and wait until June of next year, we're gonna have some leverage. You bet you, right? But are we gonna? Do we have the organizational discipline to do that? Are folks gonna be looking at everybody parading in the accounting department, getting their bonus checks, and saying why aren't we getting that? And is the deal gonna be better? I don't know. is going to be better.
The other thing, Patrick, is you all are kind of fortunate because you're all together. When you go out to the field, there's different feelings on this whole thing. You know? Well, I mean, particularly in my area, you know, everybody felt the money last time. But yet we had issues with the Me Too clause being gone, you know, taking no opportunities unless it's based on the knowledge. You know, there's a lot of issues out there too. If you put a care on the money, I feel they pretty much go with.
I'm not telling anybody out there. I'm not telling anybody there is a good deal that's on the table right now. I'm not saying that's the case, and I'm not saying the deal that's on the table right now is going to be the deal. We're pushing, but at some point we're going to have to ask you all what you think, right? And we're going to bring you an offer and say, listen, this is, unless we do something very drastic like hope this is the best we're going to get.
Any other monies to buy that political or that were never agreed upon, or I'm just wondering, have you looked at other possibilities where the money's going through the organization?
Yeah, I mean, listen, you're talking about the USW work. Over $400,000 into it. We're talking $1.5 million contributions to the pension plan every single, plus $9.2 million contribution to the PACE pension plan. There is a serious problem.
Before everybody goes, we do indeed have a meeting tomorrow at 12:30 in there. So for that.
All right, so that's where we are. Feel free to come talk with any of us if you have any kind of specific burning questions. I think that I got three reasons for the international approaching this. I'm planning to fit back in years. I was planning the guy or gal who's standing in this position 10 years from now, not having the exact same discussion about our health care, about our wages, or about our pension again. And I think that we had some goals we thought we were going to be able to involve us and engage in an organizing process, help revitalize our organizing program. They didn't buy that. They're not interested. We may get something around the edge. So that's where we are. I wish I could tell you the situation was better, but it's not. We'll make sure everybody has anything to get all your questions answered, fully understand what it is that's going on. We're going to be making tough decisions. We had finally gotten some movement on some of our lines. Not good, not great. Progress. And I don't think we would have gotten there if we hadn't until like take it or leave it now. And we do have, we have moved on, some so far. I'm hoping we can move on more.
Are we allowed to negotiate with them?
The only group that has not yet negotiated is the clerical unit with Canada. So, uh, uh, 84 9 voted yes. Their deal is the deal now for us. And,